Guys are always trying to impress girls. Why? Because if we can't get attention from the ladies, then we can't mate, and our species will die out. So we can try to convince ourselves that we don't care about them and go about our way, but we would only be lying to ourselves if we did this. I want you guys to become as far from average as possible, one video at a time. So, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. What you're about to learn is the number one myth that is believed by 99% of men who most people would unconsciously classify as having low value. And this is a big one. And it's easily one of the most important things that you will learn on your path to becoming better. Everywhere we look on any given day, we see men who are working hard at their jobs or hardly working, trying to make a little bit of money so that they can buy a drink for a pretty girl at the bar. Now, most guys don't actually meet girls at bars, but the point here is that we're always in one way or another trying to do things that we think will increase our value. Most guys, unfortunately, believe that money is the key that will solve all of their problems when it comes to getting attention from the ladies. But the truth is that it won't. And we're so funny as guys because we are always trying to impress girls with things that matter more to us or to other guys, but that girls don't really care about. We tend to think that the cooler our car is, the better the odds that the girl will like us. And eventually, well, you know how it goes down. And in our quest to acquire material things and all these things that we think matter to girls, we lose sight of the only things that actually matter. Now, there are always exceptions, meaning there are always going to be some girls out there who literally get excited about money. There are always going to be girls out there who actually care about these 702 horsepower inside your Dodge Hellcat. But the reality is that most of them won't. And what is actually happening here is that many of us are trying to compensate for something we are lacking in some other area of our personality or life, with massive amounts of money, a super nice car, or whatever it is that we feel the need to show off with. Think about this. Imagine you had two guys. One of them is muscular and has all the key masculine features that girls go absolutely crazy for, and the other guy has only average or even below average looks. So, this covers the things that you can see. But what about the things that you can't see about these two men? Imagine a really good-looking guy gets nervous around cute girls, and he lacks basic conversation skills that you need to flirt with women. Imagine he is also mentally weak, has no sense of humor, and doesn't have any idea how to flirt whatsoever. Now, imagine the average guy, on the other hand, is the complete opposite, and he has everything that the other guy is lacking. Who do you think most girls are going to choose out of these two men? Most guys will tell you that it's the good-looking guy who will be chosen every single time, the guy with broad shoulders, a muscular physique, and everything else that girls look for in a man's physical appearance. Or most guys will tell you it's the super wealthy guy or the guy with the coolest car, but it's actually none of these guys. The guy who will ultimately be chosen is the one who has a few important traits, regardless of how he looks. Obviously, if the guy is exceptionally ugly, he might get passed over more often even if he's good at conversation and knows how to flirt and stuff. That's not the point here. The point is that the average-looking guy will always have a far better chance with the ladies than the guy who looks like a model or the guy who is super wealthy and so on and so forth, as long as he has a few of the intangible traits that actually matter more than anything else. Number one myth that guys with low value believe that keeps them firmly planted in low value territory is simple. Imagine two different people give you a gift. One of the gifts is wrapped in the most beautiful wrapping paper that you have ever seen, and the box feels super heavy, and it feels like there's something really good inside of it. And the other box is really light, and the appearance of the box is just average, and it doesn't really feel like there's anything very good inside of it. So you open the box with the amazing wrapping paper and the cool ribbon on it, and inside you find a pile of worthless rocks. But when you open the second box, the one that doesn't look very nice or feel very heavy, you end up finding $100,000 cash in it. Which box do you think you're going to be happier with in the end? On our never-ending quest to impress the ladies, so many guys think that all they need to do is make their box as pretty as possible. And so they attempt to do this using money, status, bigger muscles, or whatever else that they can find along the way. And don't get me wrong, money is great. Girls do love money. Fast cars, those are great too. Good-sized muscles and a high-paying job, those are also definitely some benefits to strive for. And it's true that all these things will make your box look absolutely amazing and really desirable. But if a girl ever opens your box and all that she finds is a pile of worthless rocks in it, guess what? It's game over. This is exactly how things play out for most low-value men. Men with low value, which simply means they have a low mate value, are always working so hard on making their little box look really good, but they never focus on what's actually inside the box. Many guys out there have a ton of money, yet they still suffer from low mate value because once they present girls with their box, the girls just run away because there is nothing of value or nothing of actual substance within the box. Things of value or things you need to have in your box are intangible traits like confidence, conversation skills, and charisma. Things like the ability to make a girl laugh occasionally and the ability to be comfortable in your own skin. If you can't keep a conversation going with a girl, no amount of money and no amount of good looks is going to change her mind about you. So the number one myth that all men with low value believe is that if they just have the prettiest, coolest looking box, then every girl on the planet is going to want to be with them. And they believe that every girl is going to choose them in their box over other guys. But at the end of the day, until they do something to change it, they will always be nothing more than an empty box. And girls just don't want an empty box. And with that said, I hope you guys are doing well. And thank you so much for the continued support. And until next time, thanks for watching. First of all, once again, thank you for watching this video till the end. I have something for you. I have created the masterclass for the guys who want unlimited power and dominance in their relationships. Guys who want the ability to make women fall in love with them at will. Guys who want authority and dominance in their love lives and never to be seen as weak again. Guys who want to get out from the dreaded friend zone and get into the lover zone. Guys who want to have choices with women and have a relationship without the drama, confusion, and headache. Guys looking to turn a casual friend or coworker into a devoted lover and get her to be physically and emotionally addicted to them. If you don't take any action to understand women in your 20s, you'll suffer heavily in your 30s. So buy it right now. It's on 50% discount buy before sales ends. Buying link in the pinned comment and description.